It's already super easy to get buried under the avalanche of original streaming shows. And now with Disney Plus currently available and HBO Max and Peacock coming in the spring, it's only going to get more overwhelming. Stepping back from the big hit shows like Stranger Things, The Boys, and the newly starting Star Wars The Mandalorian, we've compiled a list of humble suggestions for your streaming binge. Some are live on massive streaming sites, while others are tucked away on more obscure platforms.
Cheers.
But all of them are worth your eyes if you have the time to spare.
Call back!
New to Facebook Watch this fall is Limetown, starring Jessica Biel and Stanley Tucci. Based on the podcast of the same name, Limetown follows Leah Haddock, a journalist for American Public Radio who digs into the mystery of over 300 people disappearing at a neuroscience research facility in Tennessee. It's a great performance by Biel, accompanied by a stunningly creepy case filled with twists and turns. This British series, based on the All Souls trilogy by Deborah Harkness, eventually aired in the States on both AMC and BBC America. But months before it was a huge online success, starring Teresa Palmer and Matthew Goode, A Discovery of Witches is a smart, authentic occult adventure featuring mesmerizing performances and gorgeous visuals.
You're a vampire.
You're a witch.
Production on its second season is currently underway. Full of complex characters and unique dystopian horrors, Dark is a decades-long saga surrounding the mysterious German town of Winden, featuring 4 unique families who have more in common than they realize. It's an addictive mix of Stranger Things and Twin Peaks that'll run you ragged with its awesomely dense time travel narrative. Horror anthology franchise Creepshow returned as a streaming series this fall over on Shudder, and it fast became the site's biggest show to date. It's already been picked up for season 2. Ushered in by The Walking Dead's Greg Nicotero, the sinister Spookfest brought us horror shorts based on the works of Stephen King, Joe Hill, and more, while starring the likes of Giancarlo Esposito, Tobin Bell, David Arquette, and Tricia Helfer.
You know it's okay to be scared, right?
Over on CBS All Access, which most folks subscribe to for its exclusive Star Trek content, there's a quirky Will Ferrell, Adam McKay produced series called No Activity. It stars Tim Meadows and Patrick Brommel as 2 lowly cops who have to spend way too much time together in a car, as well as other characters who largely remain on the outside of all the action as a major drug bust goes down. Other players include Sunita Mani, Jason Mantzoukas, and Jesse Plemons, with guest stars Will Ferrell and Bob Odenkirk. Created by and starring comedians Maya Erskine and Anna Konkle, Pen 15 is a bubbling cauldron of middle school awkwardness and hilarity. Especially when you consider that Erskine and Konkle, who are both in their 30s, are playing themselves at 13 while all their schoolmate co-stars are actually 13. This Lonely Island-produced comedy is equal parts charm and cringe.
Here with your mom? Or here alone, bitch?
Starring the MCU's Elizabeth Olsen and The Last Jedi's Kelly Marie Tran, Sorry for Your Loss is an insightful, honest, and wrenching drama showcasing one woman's grief, anger, and confusion following the death of her husband. Executive produced by Deadpool's Tim Miller and David Fincher, Love, Death, and Robots is a sci-fi smorgasbord. An anthology series comprised of 18 animated shorts, varying in both theme, length, and animation style. It's an ambitious, dazzling fever dream that is equally likely to disgust or delight you. So those are some of the best streaming shows you probably never heard of. For more, keep it right here at IGN.
All week long, as part of IGN's State of Streaming series, we'll be debuting reviews and in-depth analysis about current streaming providers like Netflix and Amazon, as well as upcoming services like NBC Universal's Peacock and Warner Media's HBO Max. So keep it locked on IGN this week for all of your streaming needs.